Hello everyone, welcome. We are here today because we want to talk a little bit about Park Lane. So let me introduce everyone to you. My name is Angelyn Harrell. This is Christy Goodman, Laura Nance, and Danielle Skaggs. We have been friends and sisters in this business for lots of years. So we are just so excited to be together today because we don't all live in the same city. So we're happy to be together, and we thought we would share a little bit about Park Lane and our journey with you today, and thought that maybe it might help you make a decision whether this might be right for you. So what you guys tell me a little bit about your journey to direct sales and why you chose jewelry. So Danielle, why don't you start?
Okay, so my journey to direct sales was when I was 7 months pregnant with my first son, and I knew I was gonna stay at home, but I'm a social butterfly, so it felt like direct sales gave me the outlet to have some community and sisterhood, and I chose jewelry because it's cute and everybody loves it.
That's awesome. What about you, Laura?
I kind of came by it accidentally. I was a hostess and I loved styling. I've always loved helping my friends look good and go through their closet and put outfits together, and so this was just a perfect fit for me. I did it alongside a full-time job for about 6 months, and then decided it was something that I wanted to pursue and make a career out of, to have some flexibility. My son was young at the time, and it gave me a chance to pick him up from school and just have that flexibility. So that's kind of how I got into it.
And I was in corporate America, so my story is a little similar to Laura's as well. And I got introduced to the line by my sister to the company that I was with. And I had no desire of adding something to my schedule. I worked lots of hours. I had my 2 little kids. They were 18 months and 5 years old at the time. And my husband and I owned a business. So I had no business adding anything in. For all of y'all that think you're too busy, I totally get it. But when I saw the jewelry, and I kind of was like Angelyn or whoever said, it's like, oh my God, women are gonna love this. I'm in front of friends and women all the time. Like, this is something that just will sell itself. They'll compliment me, and what the heck, I'll give it a try. It's, the starting fee is basically what I would pay at Costco, and I'll have some cute jewelry. So I jumped in and found that I loved getting out of my house, because at night, or, with my husband pitching in a little more, giving bath time and dinner. And I loved not feeling guilty because I was earning some extra money for the family. And my first month, I went and did 2 outings and 2 showings, and I made $750. And I was like, oh, this is like really actually substantial extra money. And so I was motivated to do it again. And I, like Laura, fell in love with the business, fell in love with what I learned about the flexibility and how that could really benefit my family, because I was in a corporate job. So 6 months in, I decided to pursue it full time. And once I learned more, and I've been here 10 years now. So
that's awesome. And for me, I kind of grew up with a unique vantage point in this industry because my dad was always in corporate level direct sales. And so I sort of had this front row seat of watching this business change other people's lives, and watching them on stage and thinking that's amazing, and just hearing what they've earned and seeing the lifestyle that they had and the travel. It was really appealing. But it wasn't anything I wanted to do personally until I found jewelry, and then that really connected with me because I love fashion, and I have a fashion background, and I just felt like it was such an easy sell. It wasn't skincare or anything that just did not appeal to me personally. And that's the beauty of this business. I think it can work. Any of them can work for anyone. You just have to find the right connection for you. And for me, jewelry was hands down a no-brainer. It was a great fit. So
it's easy, and I always think that it fits everybody.
Yeah.
And it's a great giftable item, and it doesn't require education. Because it's like, is it cute? Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's the end of the education.
Does it make me feel good? And that's what I love. It's like, if if someone comes and they try on a pair of earrings and it makes them feel like they can conquer the world the next day, then we've done our job.
Yeah,
You know,
And it's
absolutely.
not a hard decision.
It's not a hard
No.
decision, no.
And women are going to buy accessories, bags, shoes, jewelry, clothes. Like we just are. We're
Yep,
just
we
going to
do.
do that.
And with the programs at Park Lane, shopping is so fun,
Yes.
and hosting is incredible.
Yeah,
like
so
it's
many
truly
rewards.
a perk, full circle.
Yeah.
So that's a great lead into why do we think Park Lane is so amazing, and what do you love most about Park Lane, Christy?
What Danielle said. So Park Lane has the most incredible programs for its customers, its hostesses, and the stylists. And so when I started learning about what they offered, I was blown away. We have a customer sale that's going on all the time that you get to customize. When you buy 2 pieces full price, you can get 4 pieces half off, and your 2 full price can be your least expensive. So I was like, okay, I've been in this industry for years. I know women, they are going to love building the sale. And so being a year in now with Park Lane, I have noticed like my average order sizes are higher because people want to take advantage of the sale, and they're helping each other at the shows and having fun. And
Like we were just talking about yesterday, like our shows are so much more buzzy.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a lot of good energy. Women are just having fun
Yeah.
at these shows, and it's a great social time, and they're all planning their order and saying, what are you getting? Tell me. And it's just,
Oh my gosh, that's gonna now be half off.
yeah,
Yes.
they love it.
So fun.
So that was the first thing that I fell in love with, was that customer sale.
okay. What about you, Laura?
I'm the newbie in
Yes.
the
You're
bunch.
the
I'm the
newbie.
newbie. Have a month and a half in, I believe, and I mean, yes, I love the programs. I mean, that definitely is a draw. But what I've loved seeing is how women are so excited about the variety, that
Yeah.
there is something for everybody. I did one of my first little pop-ups was at a sorority house for Mom's Day, and I thought, okay, this is going to be a great test to see, you know, because it's all ages. And so what I found is that there were moms, daughters, and even some grandmas,
Yeah.
and everybody found things that they loved. And so that to me, just the variety, and that there's something, you know, to choose from for everybody. I just
Yeah.
styled some girls for prom, and they fell in love with, you know, their pieces, and we had a show for moms and daughters, and the moms found just as much. And so I love the variety, and I love with the sale that they can kind of split that and get a little bit for mom, a little bit, you know, maybe even gift. And it just, I don't know, it just blows me
Again,
away.
it goes back to the fun.
It
Yeah.
is fun, and just the buzz and just the talking and the sharing and just watching that. And I've loved seeing that energy at my shows because I feel like it really comes back to me. And again, if it's somebody who buys something that they're like, okay, I can wear this to work and I can wear it out with my husband, and they can use lots of different ways. And I think we have so many pieces
Yeah.
that can be, you
Well,
know.
and when you say prom, like I'm thinking about it's wedding season, and this line has so much for brides. I was just helping a mom of the bride last week at a show, and went and dropped some stuff at her house for her to try on with her mom of the bride dresses, and she's going to make decisions. And I mean, I was just surprised at how much we have to offer. Like you said, all the different style types, all the different events that go on.
Yes.
It's really awesome.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, and I feel like as much fun as it is, it's also a business. And that's where Park Lane has really been so incredibly generous with us as stylists, because the perks are awesome. I mean, we are just loaded up with free product every month, incentives that we love, trips. I mean, you know, we've just returned from Italy. Chrissy's already been to Greece. We're on our way to St. Martin, and we've only been in here for a year, so it's like the
a very
travel.
high-class problem.
I mean, the travel is great. The Mercedes car program, plus the extra income. I mean, like you said, their trunk show averages are definitely higher than. I mean, this has been the most lucrative year that I know I've ever had, and I
Yes.
think you would say the same. And you're getting up close to your first year as well, so.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, just the income that's coming in.
So share the percentages. So for people that might be curious how much you can earn.
30 to 50% on your personal income, on your personal commissions at your shows. And that is just unheard of in our industry.
Yeah.
It's extremely unique. And like, who wouldn't want to earn more money on the same amount of time? So an average stylist can go to a trunk show and easily walk out with, well, earning that night $300 to $350 just right off the bat. Like, that's so easy, even if you're just starting out. So
What I love with that, Angelyn, and y'all second me, is how it's a weekly payout, so that when you are working a little here and there, you get paid every week, which then allows flexibility in our family's budget. And it's just really a game changer, and it really feels good. If you want something and you know it's coming up, go out and do a show or two, and you have extra income to cover that.
Instantly.
Instantly.
And when you get started, you're pretty much going to pay back your initial investment in your first launch event. So it kind of makes this decision, it sort of takes cost out of the factors. It's not expensive to get
No.
started. And we never have to buy inventory or worry about that. You just carry your samples, which you're going to earn for free, and then you're in business immediately. So it's a very fast startup at a very low cost. So.
And something that I get asked a lot is we have no minimums. So I think a lot of people get either maybe they've been with the previous company that there were monthly minimums, and so then they're a little gun shy because what if, they get busy at their job or their kids have a busy schedule or family that particular month. With Park Lane, there are no monthly minimums, and so if you have a busy month at work, you're not penalized. You don't lose anything, and so really there's no downside to trying it. Like Angelyn said, you earn. So maybe we should talk about costs, like what it costs.
The packages
Yeah,
that we have.
yeah.
I think we should. Why not you?
Okay, so we have actually got 3 packages that you can choose from. The first is a $99 package where you get $99 in jewelry, and you get a website for free for a year. Okay, there's that. The second package, which is probably the most common, is a $229 package, and you get $1,000 in jewelry that you get to pick. You choose your jewelry because we all have different demographics and styles and so forth. And then there's a third package that's $639, and you can choose $2,500 in product. And with all of them, you get a year website. Okay, that's included in the fee, plus your paper pieces and so forth. So like Angelyn was sharing, our average show is between like 800, 1,000, somewhere within there. If you're earning 30%, you're earning that initial investment if you invest $229 in your first showing. So there is no downside. I mean, there's really no
Yeah.
risk.
And also in that first showing, you're typically the hostess, so you get to take advantage of the hostess rewards for yourself. So like a double dip into the goodness. You're making money, you're earning our incentives on the stylist level, but you're also earning the hostess rewards, which is AKA free jewelry.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's pretty awesome. So you really, it's like a quick start to a very profitable side gig. Anything else you guys can think of that you just want to share?
I want to say one of my favorite things
Yes.
about Park Lane is how much they love on us as stylists and give us the tools to then love on our customers and our hostesses. And what they have really cultivated in Park Lane is this incredible community of family and love and empowerment and just utter belief that anyone can do this and be successful, and that's one of my favorite things about
Why
Park
don't you
Lane.
share about the family?
Like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, how the company is, how it
Oh.
was started or whatever.
Okay, so the company got started by Shirley and Art Levine when they were teenagers. I mean, 16 and 18 years old, and they were knocking on doors selling jewelry. Like, they were true trailblazers with the grit, and back in the day, that was not something
It was
women
1955,
did.
so
No, women did not do
No.
that. Shirley actually got shot at on multiple occasions because she was walking up trying to sell things to people's front doors, but it didn't stop her. And here we are 63 years later. It is still a family-owned company, and she went on, I have to back up, she went on to have 8 children while building this business. 8 children. I mean, can you imagine?
No.
That's a lot, but they're all incredible. And 3 of her sons now own and run the company, and they are now guiding some of their children to, you know, one day do what they did and take over. So some of their kids actually work in the company, and it's truly just this rich family-owned company that is debt-free and cash rich, and they know the value of family. And so anyone that jumps in this business, it's like your instant family to them, and they're going to treat you like family. They're going to love on you. They're going to put as much into you as they can because they want to see you be successful.
I've heard it several of my shows. A customer will say, "Oh, my grandmother sold Park Lane," or "My mom used to go to these parties," and I think it kind of speaks to, we are also like the 3rd generation, at least 2nd generation of the stylists and shoppers who are just falling in love with this brand. And I feel like this is the best time ever. I feel like we're in kind of a rebranding
Almost like a ground floor opportunity.
with an
Yeah.
established company.
Absolutely.
Like, how often does
Yeah.
that come out, up? That's amazing. And this is a really unique window of time to join this company because we have changed so much in the last year, and we're just getting started. So you just couldn't be in a better position with this particular company. So if the timing is right for you, then it's like it's going to all come together in a really great, perfect storm for you.
Well, and I love too just that how quickly, because when you're starting something new, you worry about, oh my gosh, how long is it going to take me to ramp up? And I feel like it was so quick, and I saw my points growing for the trip. And
What was your first month? Do you remember how much you earned in your first month or how much you sold?
I think my first full month was
7,500
7,500 in my
That's a
first
lot.
full month. And so I kept looking, and I was like, oh my gosh, wow. And so with 45% commission, I mean,
That's awesome.
there we
Laura
go.
earns 45% commission because she came into Park Lane. This is another point
Yes.
that we
Mhm.
can make is that at Park Lane, they actually recognize experience. And so if you have experience in this industry, whether it's skincare or clothing or whatever,
Just direct sales.
direct sales in general, then they will recognize that experience and bring you in at a level that was comparable to where you were. So Laura immediately came in earning a 45% commission rate. So really in your first month, you probably earn like $3,000. I mean, that's amazing. Going out
Well,
5 times
right.
or 6 times.
And that they recognize that. And that, kind of back to what Danielle was saying, is how they've built this company strong. Because
Yeah.
they recognize leadership, and they recognize, people who've had success, and they want to continue to build on that.
It's about
And-
trust and valuing
Right.
us as
They
much as we
core
respect
value.
them.
Yes,
They
absolutely.
really do. So that's
Yay.
awesome, you guys. Thank
We
you.
would love to have you.
Yes.
I love
Please,
it.
please reach out to the stylist that shared this with you, and talk to them a little more. Knowledge is power, so have that
Absolutely.
conversation, learn a little bit more, and hopefully we'll be seeing you at our next convention.
Bye.
Bye.